we're sitting backstage here at the Underground Arts, which is actually a small venue for you guys. It'll be is this the opening night of the tour?
Wicked secret show, guys.
Yeah.
It's just a kind of promo, do something to play some of the new songs before the record comes out. Learn how to play them live.
Sitting back here with Ken from Dropkick Murphys, obviously. Wanted to talk a little bit about Philly and the relationship of Philly with Dropkick Murphys. You guys have been playing the Electric Factory for now over a decade. Bands like Swinging Utters, Lars Frederick, and Stiff Little Fingers. Any good memories from the Electric Factory?
Oh man, I think probably the first time we played there, and back in this shows you how long ago it was. I had a VCR tape of all old Bruins Flyers fights, and I asked whoever was in charge of the TVs at the time, "Can you put this on before we play?" And I had it strung up to a string of fights where Terry O'Reilly and Stan Jonathan and all the old big bad Bruins who used to kick the crap out of all the Flyers. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, I hooked it up, and all of a sudden the fights came on. We were backstage, and all you could hear was boo. I love Philly. It's reminds me a lot of Boston. Angry, jaded sports fans, and just angry, jaded people in general. The first song of the new goddamn fucking record. The boys are back. The boys are back. The boys are back, and they're looking for trouble. The boys are back. The boys are back. The boys are back, and they're looking for.
Well, that must have been amazing, because then a couple years ago, you guys got to play at the Winter Classic when the Flyers played the Bruins.
How'd that game end, by the way?
Yeah, Bruins won that game.
Overtime. No, but that was awesome, and just to be out there playing, and that segue into a handshake between Bobby Orr and Bobby Clark was just, for a kid who's a big sports fan, it doesn't get any better than that.
And also, I guess growing up, you were a big Bruce Springsteen fan, and then in the last few years, there's been a lot of different collaborations with Bruce Springsteen and Dropkick Murphys. He came on stage with you guys one night. You're covering one of his songs on a new record coming out. How'd that all go down?
Bruce is just cool in the sense that he's got his finger on the pulse of what newer bands are doing and stuff. And he came to one of our shows in New York one time and introduced himself, and then kind of has come to our shows, and we've gone to his. And he invited me up to sing a song one time, and we invited him up to sing a song, and then he sang on our record. We're still waiting for the call to sing on his record. It's been an awesome friendship, and just feel so lucky to get to share a stage with a guy like that.
And I guess a few more of your hometown heroes that you wound up working with later in life. Aerosmith, you played with them last year at a hometown heroes show.
Yeah, we got to play with Aerosmith. That was cool. Check that off the list. It was interesting. It was right at the height of their little dysfunction.
Yeah.
That was interesting. You go backstage at Bruce Springsteen, and it's like one security guard and his mother, and everyone's like, you go backstage at Aerosmith, and it's like helicopters, security, limos, strippers. It's just nuts, But I guess that's what rock and roll is supposed to be like. But
yeah, I mean, he was on American Idol, and then he was auditioning singers.
Yeah. Well, that was very good for their career, I guess. But I think from the avenues we travel, we're a little more Bruce than we are Aerosmith. Al does want to get some scarves on his microphone for this round of touring.
The one closest to your heart, you guys got to do a lot of stuff with Mickey Ward now. You guys you had a song for the movie The Fighter. I know you brought him down to Philly one time for the Claddagh Fund, which is near and dear to your heart. You want to tell us about Mickey and the Claddagh Fund after?
You talk about all the people we mentioned, Bruce Springsteen, Mickey Ward, just salt of the earth people. Mickey is the nicest guy you'll ever meet. He's just humble, all heart, you know what I mean? And that's the type of people we like to surround ourselves with. The Claddagh Fund's our charity foundation, which we started in Boston. But to prove our love for Philly, this is where we started the second branch of it in Philadelphia, going on 2 years now. And all the Phillies have been great. The Flyers have been great. Scott Hartnell co-hosted a golf tournament this year, and it's just community come together, between the music and the sports fans and the community and the people we're helping. It's awesome, and just to get to know the people in the city, and hell, we playing in Atlantic City, which all the Philadelphia people go to. We play the Electric Factory so much. We played the rugby tournament last year. I feel like a local band here, you know?
Yeah, you have a rabid fan base here in Philadelphia. Well, the new CD comes out January 8th, signed and sealed in blood. What could the fans expect a little different on this record?
You know, I think the record prior was this like concept record where all the songs tied into this larger story. So it may not have sounded this way to listen, but it was kind of complicated to write because you had to be thinking about how it all tied together. And with this album, it's just fun, catchy, aggressive, you know, songs that you can sing along to, you know, by the time you get to the second chorus. And that was kind of that reaction to how complicated the last record got. This was just like we wrote it really fast. The songs just came together, and we had a lot of fun making the album. It was just, you know, it's the quickest we've ever turned around and wrote a new record, you know, in our career. So
I'll tell you what looked like a lot of fun. Your new holiday single, The Season's Upon Us.
Yeah.
That video is one of the greatest videos I've ever seen in my life. Is any of that real family?
Well, everybody's got a crazy uncle, you know what I mean? I can't confirm or deny it. I'll be in trouble around the holidays. But it's about the crazy uncle or two in every family.
All right, well, we'll see you at the Electric Factory on March 8th and 9th, and it was an absolute pleasure to
look
sit
forward
down
to
with
it,
you.
man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Philly.